Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled Shalom Bayit during Corona. Corona has brought so many challenges to so many people in so many ways. People who are literally alone in apartments for days, weeks, months. So during the week there's communications, media, telephones, computers, Shabbat, sometimes literally for 24 hours alone. Not easy at all. Financial challenges go without saying, and of course, in addition to all the challenges that we have, is Shalom Bayit. What do we do about Shalom Bayit? Shalom Bayit, I mean in the whole household. Husband and wife, home a long time, and the children. Obviously, it's a very big challenge for many families. Shalom Bayit. I'm happy to say that many families I've been in touch with tell me how it's been a bonding experience, and that's wonderful, incredible, and renewed relationships, strong relationships, and that's great. There's nothing abnormal whatsoever. If a family, husband, wife, husband, feeling a little bit of tension, we're all used to a schedule, we're all used to having time together, used to having time apart, and it's only natural that there's a good chance there's going to be some extra tension in the air. So I think a few points here. Number one, the first point is that if there is some tension in the air, and it's not just filled with love in the air, there is some tension. First, not to feel bad and guilty, like, oh my gosh, what does this mean about our marriage, about our life, about our family? It's always important first to understand what's reality, what's normal. We're not crazy. It's a tense time. People are afraid of getting sick, of dying. People are, quote, stuck with each other 24/7, not in a typical situation. Some families, the children, they're at a very needy stage. A family has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 young little children, and they're trying to manage and survive. So it's going to create some extra tension between the parents. First thing to know, that's not the craziest thing in the world. It's not a sign that, oh my gosh, what's with our marriage? No, that should not be. It's how we're going to fix this, how we're going to make it better, but not to go ahead and start having those guilt and the questions. That's number one. It's not healthy. It's a beautiful marriage. Share it. Assume that. Work with that. And yes, it's a time of tension. People are on edge, and therefore created some tension in the home. That's number one. Number two, then, of course, is everything bigadol in the full picture is fine with our marriage. No reason to start assuming problems, just unless, of course, there's pre-existing issues. That's a whole nother discussion. But assuming not, so how are we going to manage? How are we going to manage? So this is not easy. We have to go ahead and take the mitzvah of dan l'kaf zechut, judging each other favorably, to a new level. That's for sure. We have to work harder at seeing the good in our spouses. We have to work on our communication. We could go on with more and more details, but bigadol in the big picture we have to do is have a bigger principle working for us, and that is that when there's a challenge in life, I'm going to go ahead and rise to the challenge. I'm going to rise to the occasion. I'm going to accept God's challenge. I'm not going to back down and say it's not fair, it's too much, it's overwhelming. No. I accept the Tziduk Hadin, that this is the reality. Tziduk Hadin, of course, means Chas V'Shalom, the worst happens, someone dies. But Tziduk Hadin means anything raw, anything that's challenging. Look at the Shulchan Aruch, Orach Chaim, Reish, Chaf, Bet, Sif, Gimel, anything that's challenging, that's hard right now. You accept it, ba'ava. This is God's will to have such a challenge. I'm not only going to survive it, I'm going to thrive. It's a different headspace. You're not in the framework of a chefetza, you're just being acted upon. I'm going to react. I'm going to act. I'm going to be proactive. And once you're in that headspace, you're going to keep working on judging favorably, of being creative, of going for walks outside when you didn't do that till now, having quality time when you didn't do that till now, seeing the good that you didn't do till now. reading letters from years ago during the courtship stage, whatever it is, you're going to be creative. So just to summarize, number one, during this time, if it's challenging and having a tough time in the family, first thing is not to think, oh my gosh, what's going on with my family? I guess maybe she's not my Bashet. Maybe he's not. No, don't go there. If there are pre-existing issues and this is just exacerbating them, then there's something to look into and try to figure out. Shalom Bayit, social work, rabbi, therapy, it's something else. But if that wasn't the case till now, headspace should be, everything is fine with our marriage and family, but we have a challenging situation. And I accept Hashem's challenges that He puts upon the whole world, the whole community, and me and my family. And I'm going to go ahead. I am not going to survive it. I'm going to thrive and grow from it. When you're in that framework, hopefully the solutions are naturally going to follow. And it's going to be a time not only of survival, but a time of growth, of reunification.